Brandon, can you name every Super Bowl champion from the year 2000 and on
Yes, I think I can actually.
in order?
Yeah.
John, pull up the list.
Let's see. I'm thinking if I should go backwards or forwards. Which one would be easier for me?
Go
Bonus
backwards.
points if you can name the Super Bowl MVP.
All right, I'm gonna try and go backwards. You got the list?
Currently pulling up. There's some years where I feel like I'm gonna be off a little bit, so just give me one moment.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
All right. So obviously we got the Chiefs.
Oh, so we're
Who
working
beat
backwards.
the?
I gotta give the team that they beat.
Yep.
They beat the Eagles. Um,
Can you name the MVP?
yeah, Mahomes. All right.
Correct.
Last year. Why am I forgetting this? Oh. Yeah,
2022
the Rams beat the Bengals. Cooper Cup.
MVP. Correct.
We don't need to go back 20 years. We can do 10.
Then Brady.
2020.
Then the Bucks beat the Chiefs with Brady being the MVP.
Yep.
Okay. 3 for 3.
2019-20. This was right before the pandemic. Justin, you really cooked this, man.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Mahomes go back to back. Yeah, Chiefs 49ers.
The MVP was?
Mahomes.
Yep, correct. 2019.
That was Brady's last year in New England. He lost to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's Patriots Rams.
The MVP was?
Julian Edelman.
Right.
Yep. Who won that Super Bowl?
The Patriots.
Yeah.
Then you had Philly versus New England. Philly won. Nick Foles was the MVP.
Pain.
Sure.
Then you had Atlanta, the greatest Super Bowl of all time. The Patriots beating Atlanta. Tom Brady was the MVP.
Correct. 2016-17.
Then you got the Broncos beating the Panthers. Von Miller was the MVP.
Correct.
Then you had the Patriots beating the Seahawks. Tom Brady was the MVP.
Correct.
Then you had the Seahawks dismantling the Broncos. And Malcolm Smith was the MVP.
Oh, I thought he was gonna.
Good one.
Yep.
In East Rutherford. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep.
2012-13.
The Harbaugh Bowl. 49ers versus the Ravens. The Ravens win. And fuck, I'm going between two names. Who was the MVP? It was Flacco. It wasn't Ray Lewis.
Correct. Flacco won.
The light shut off.
Then we got Patriots versus Giants. Giants win. Eli Manning's the MVP.
Correct. In 2011.
Now Brandon is getting a little foggy because these ones mixed together. Because I know 08 was obviously New England versus the Giants. This is not my thing. I'm just working through this, right? I know these Super Bowls happened in between those ones. Steelers, Cardinals happened. Saints, Colts. I think 08. And then you went to 09. That was yeah, 09.
This was played in Arlington, Texas.
That's not going to help, Brandon. There were two Super Bowls in between the Giants and Patriots Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, there's a link here to Arlington, Texas, to present day from 2010-11.
Okay, but now I just need to get this right. No. Ha! There was another one. There was three in between. There was also the Steelers versus the Packers. Okay, that one was 2010. No, because there was a Madden that came out with Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald.
So who is the Super Bowl winner, championship winner, and MVP?
That was yes, it was. It was Packers versus Steelers.
John's favorite Super Bowl of all time.
Aaron Rodgers was the
Yes.
MVP.
I made that connection because Mike McCarthy was the head coach, is the head coach now for the Cowboys,
Gotcha.
Arlington, Texas.
I wouldn't.
Last one.
You sure I can keep going?
2009-10, Sun Life Stadium in Florida.
Steelers didn't go back to back. So that was Colts, Saints beating them. Drew Brees is the MVP. Then you get to Cardinals versus Steelers, and Steelers win. Ben Roethlisberger was not the MVP because he's never been a Super Bowl MVP. I believe it was James Harrison.
Oh, it was San Antonio Holmes.
Finally, he got something wrong.
Okay.
That was impressive, BC.
But I can keep going. I keep going to 2000.
2007.
That's
Or
Patriots.
2008, sorry.
Yeah,
2008
Patriots. Giants beat the Patriots. Eli Manning's the MVP.
in Glendale. 2007.
That one was.
Another one in Florida, by the way.
This was in Miami, right? That one. Ugly game.
Oh, you shouldn't have gave me that hint.
Yeah,
That's Colts
my bad.
versus Bears. Colts winning. Peyton Manning's the MVP.
Yep.
Then you just unlocked my mind. Thank you, Jesse. You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
Then you got the Seahawks versus the Steelers, with the Steelers beating the Seahawks. The MVP, I'm not going to be able to guess. I'm going to take a shot and say it was.
He's been.
Wait! It's between two people in my head. It was a wide receiver. Was it Hines Ward or Antoine Randall L? It was Randall L, wasn't it? Was it? Or am I?
It was Hines Ward.
Hines Ward.
But then you
That
got.
was Jerome's Super Bowl, by the way.
It was, yeah. That's why that's the first person that popped in. I thought was the MVP, but then I was like, no, it was the guy who threw the receiver to the touchdown pass. Hines Ward, shout out. Then you got Patriots versus Eagles. Patriots winning, and Tom Brady was the MVP.
It was
Then
actually Deion
Deion
Branch.
Branch.
The year before was who in the Super Bowl? 2003-4.
Deion Branch didn't win the MVP against the Panthers.
He won versus the Eagles.
It was the Eagles.
So 2003.
Okay. 2003 was Patriots over Panthers. And Tom Brady was the MVP. All right, then I just mixed those up. I thought because I think Deion had a great game against the Panthers too. Then 2002 was John Gruden's Super Bowl where the Bucks beat the Raiders, and Derek Brooks was the MVP. No,
This will be a tough one.
yeah, I'm not gonna be like that if it wasn't Derek Brooks. Sorry,
This was a safety.
it was who?
A safety.
I'm not gonna be able to get it.
Dexter Jackson. It's a name. It's a name.
Then you got the one that kicked off the dynasty, the Patriots versus the Rams, with Tom Brady being the MVP. And then the year before that, it was Ravens versus Giants, with the Ravens dominating, and Ray Lewis was the MVP.
In Raymond James.
And it was the Titans versus the Rams, and the Rams won, where the Titans had time expired with the ball on the 1 yard line, and Kurt Warner was the MVP.
Yep. Correct.
And then I
2000.
don't know.
98. Now you're at 1998 in
Yeah,
Miami.
I think that was the Dallas. Or no. I think it was the Broncos, but I can't. That's where
It
my-
was the Broncos. Brandon, I'm impressed. I thought you were cooked when we got to 2022, and you had quite a turnaround there. That was an impressive one. 98 was John Elway winning a Super Bowl MVP versus the Falcons.
Falcons. There you go.
Yep, that was the back-to-back years they won it. That's
Very impressed, John. Very impressed.
Very impressive.
I mean, Brandon,
performance by
yeah.
Brandon. Very impressive performance. I have to admit. I mean, the only
right
one-
in my NFL now.
you got Malcolm Smith MVP. A lot of people will trip on that.
Yep.
You
The only
gotta
ones you
not
missed.
remember that because it was so obscure.
James Harrison missed it to San Antonio Holmes.
Yeah.
Hines Ward and Deion Branch. Outside of those three and Dexter Jackson, you're 16th, 20 there. Impressive. You guys have a quick one for me? Like, quick?